I think Libras are about to have a great reading.
Look at you. You talking to a Libra right now or something?
No.
Some people think that, like, I get messages all the time like, oh, you're really nice to this sign because one of you or Craig are talking to somebody in that sign. I'm like, are you fucking joking? Like, oh my God. I can't handle it. That's what we make this show, honestly, to where, like, it is so randomized by even picking Libra and shuffling and doing it in such ways that, like, there's no way for us to just, like, you know, rig the reading.
Rigor mortis.
You know, this is not
something
this is not
out.
called Dominion Tarot.
Popping.
It's a good joke.
Porn popping.
By the way, we're switching the name from highvibe.tv to Dominion Astrology and Tarot.tv.
We will change your life.
4 of Wands. Look at this. Maybe you are right. Look at that. That's the marriage card. It's also the car on fire, but the car on fire of love. Like, this is definitely the celebration card. So there's going to be something to celebrate about. I mean, it's, you know, it's definitely like a ceremonial card, though. Definitely something to have a ceremony about. And wow, look at the challenges. The 3 of Swords in reverse. The broken heart, but reversed. That's going to be an interesting one to go over with Librans. Again, oof. The overall is 3 of Swords reversed, 2 heartbreak cards after a ceremony card. And then you got the Devil here with yours truly on it. So, I got a feeling that Libra, you know what? The only thing that's going to be celebrating in life with 2, 3 of Swords back to back and with your challenge and your overall is situations where you're not happy. Like you keep getting brokenhearted. It's time to stop doing that and stop celebrating things that you're not. And with the Devil, as you're actually way through things, it's not about being with some sort of dark energy. It's about being with actually the energy of like what you really want, your desires, because that's the positive side of the Devil card is you know what your desires are and everything. And I got a feeling that you're just dealing with limp energy. And I mean, that's pretty clear. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's that cut and dry. I don't care if you're in a relationship or you're supposed to get married or you're single. It's like you're dealing with just some really weak vibes. And I think that also could be in yourself. Maybe you're feeling weak and it's time for you to bring that edge. You are dealing with a lot of 8th house energy, square the 5th house. You are dealing with the most love aspects in the astrology for the 6 planets in Aquarius. So why we get this celebration, we can get a little bit more deeper into this or what you keep celebrating. Maybe the car keeps catching on fire and you keep thinking it's the greatest car in the world, you know, that relationship, but it's not. Well, you pulled the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think that you're celebrating energy where, you know, people are not showing up as the true powerful love that they are, or that it's like somebody's lingering around. And I think that you feel stupid. I think that you feel like you don't know what to do to get to the ultimate marriage or ceremony that you really want. Should you? It's almost like or your partner is not showing up with the true happiness, or the person that you're dealing with is not showing up. They act celebratory, but they're not. They're like, it's like, where are you really? Are you really showing up for it? It's like I got a feeling it's like when you get married or whatever, right? You like work with your partner and set up the marriage. It's like, it's like, so we'll do this is the food. And it's like, yeah, whatever. It's like kind of this energy of like, yeah, I don't know. And it's like, what?
Like the wedding singer.
Correct. But at least he can sing. The Tower reversed with this 3 of Swords reversed. It's time to avoid a Tower moment of heartbreak in your life by actually pulling out of a situation that is gonna go bust. I've been feeling that one for so long and I've been repeating it a lot lately, but it's come up again, avoiding a Tower moment. Like, you think it's a Tower moment now. Or why are you afraid of love because you think it's going to go bad? That's another way to look at it. Like, you're avoiding love because you're afraid it's going to go bad. It's bad now because you're avoiding it. In all such areas, whatever you're avoiding, the truth of, there's some sort of celebration that you're missing. Whether that's because you're single and you're too afraid, or you're dealing with some sort of person that's a limp dick anyway, that's fucking you're not even into. Or you're in a relationship and they're limp dick and they're not showing up and you're trying to push this celebration and it's not going well, and there's a lot of signs on the wall of like, get back to your edge, get back to your passion. Where's that at, Libra? Where's that at? Your overall card that you did pick is the second house. It's time for you to know the value. What are you ready to own? What are you ready to really have? Is it worthy of it? Does it have the weight and value to it? Does it have the real energy to it? Or not? And what are you missing out? Second house also deals with physicality, like touch, kissing, hugs, like massage, like, is it really physically attractive to you too? This is coming up a lot. It's coming actually up a lot lately in what I've been seeing in the astrology with all this Taurus and Aquarius stuff too. Which alien do we find the most attractive as human? Look at this, you got power. It's time for you to take your power back and get you to the power and get to relationships with power. And that goes in the line with the Devil card and this Three of Swords in reversed. I would say that, it's like, I got a feeling you got to get your edge back. You got to get your power back. You got to step into it. It's almost like, I don't know, you're kind of in a limp position yourself. And that's, and it's like getting out of that because I think you're stuck into that. What's the shadow that you pulled up here? What's going on with this? What's the shower of this power situation and on all this second house and all this weird tower reversed, Three of Swords reversed? The masquerade, you're putting a mask onto people or somebody's putting a mask onto you. I think both things are happening and you can't mask it anymore. And real power doesn't put a mask on. Real power takes the mask off and shows the truth of who they are, right? And I think that you're just dealing with a lot of facade. And I think that it's time to end the facade and own the truth. Own that, you know what, you can't keep putting that fake celebration up about things that you're not really that excited about. And you know where the real excitement is. You just have to have the courage now, and you have to have the power, and you have to take some sort of action about it. Because if you don't take some sort of action, it's going to go bad. You got Uranus and Taurus in the 8th house. Well, you need to find that edge again, and you need to do different things. And it's about the things that you want to manifest, the physical touch, the quality of what you want, and the attractiveness. And you need to learn to attract and bring in and be open to allowing that energy to come in. Because it's time for you to try something different to receive what you want. It's time to really finally try something different to actually physically have those deep desires that you want in your life. And it's also dealing with the people that actually are very unique, edgy, and different, but still have high quality instead of edgy, different, and are a little bit too weird.
You got to take the power back. You got to take the power back. You hold that force. You hold your life force. You hold the ability to change and to be inspired. You have the ability to inspire others too through your willpower, by embracing yourself fully and finding that happiness. And if you're living in that happiness, fucking push that forward and spread it out there into the world around you. Spread it out into those lovers that may be down just a bit, or your friends that may be just down a bit, or your family, whatever it is. Maybe it's your puppy. Maybe you need to take that puppy on a little walk. That could be a little spark of happiness too. Whatever it is though, don't allow yourself to crumble if something comes in front of you that's maybe a slight hurdle in your life. Stand up to that, hurdle that shit, climb up over that mountain and find that passion.